be.
Okay. So they'd be here.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Well
This-
then, let me just go here. Do this. Oh, whole thing open. Okay, so there. And if I crank this up. Okay. Why do you do something like that? Oh my God, this stupid thing. All right. I can bring it down. Well, your first move will bring you right
into the camera.
camera.
Like, I swear you have more green mats. We'd have to look.
I know. But just to do this right off the bat, I think this is just fine.
So I would get a Panther.
All right. Let me pull out the cards here.
And then I also get Ernst Barksman, a hero.
Ernst Marksman.
Yep.
Okay, so I get two.
Two Shermans.
What type of Shermans?
Just basic. Two Shermans.
275. Okay.
Yep. And no, you don't get a hero crew.
Okay. And we don't need any of these cards?
Not for this first game, no.
Oh, hold on. Nathaniel Robbins. Hey Rob, enjoy the game. I won't be able to watch. Unfortunately, it's not available to me locally, and it's probably out of stock most places. It just came out of cool stuff today. So we got it. I threw a couple of them together. I got a ton more tanks that I am going to get put together, and we're just going to try this out. We have no idea what we're doing. We're going to try the first mission, and we figured we just, while we're at it, just make there you go. So just bear with us as we try to figure this out. All right, so you need Burks.
Ernst.
Ernst. Okay. Don't need Fitz. Supercharge. No. Wilhelm. Ernst might be in this thing here.
Okay.
Which could very well be. And if it just do that. It comes with a lot of stuff, so I'm quite shocked at how much it comes with. Because the game comes with all these cards, so you don't even have to buy a whole bunch of tanks. Like these Russian tanks aren't even out yet, but if you have them in 15 mil, which is basically what we got there, you can play this game pretty much just out of the box. British, I mean, they give you everything that you need. Oh, you found them?
Yep.
Okay. So that's the only card that we need.
Yes. And then you need the Sherman card.
I got the Sherman card right here.
Okay.
So it's the 75.
Yep, 75 millimeter.
Yep.
Yep, that's the one.
And I will put damage tokens over here. This is, I ended up buying a Prushing just to make sure that, in case we needed a little extra firepower, and I didn't put together two other Shermans that we have, and I did get a Panzer IV just in case. So, so there you go.
Okay, on critical hits, which is when you roll a 6,
Here's
I
your
believe
movement
you
marker.
get a critical hit card that
Yes.
the opponent has to take.
So that's got to be in this thing here.
Yep, and that's some kind of a negative effect that tank would carry.
Yes. And this is what they are, because you can take no damage or you can take 2 damage. That's right, I forgot. These are the critical hit cards. These are just like ammo and stuff for the crew, which we're not going to worry, you don't worry about in the first scenario. Correct?
Correct.
Okay. So we got that figured out. Gabby's resting, so we're in good shape. Let me see if I got another Sherman here. Yes, I do. Alright, so I'll just use 2 Sherman cards, and that way I'll just put the damage on each of those.
Okay, it's pretty simple. If you're in cover, you get 1 defense dice.
Yep.
So the ways that you would be in cover,
Mm-hmm.
if you're in any shape or form in the woods, you're in cover. Or if you're partially obscured, say by these buildings, if I can't draw a line directly to your core, you're
Yep.
considered to be in cover.
Okay.
And you just get 1 bonus defense dice. That's it. That's
Well, there
how
you
it
go.
works.
Oh, I see how these work. You see how they have these 2 things here?
Mhm.
If you have a lot of the same tank, you just put that next to the tank and on the card itself, so that identifies each tank. So you don't go, oh, I'm not sure which one got hit, you know, being the cheater that you are. So there you go. All right, why don't you try to explain the game to everybody real quick, the best you can.
I'm still kind of learning right now the game,
Mm-hmm.
but it seems really simple. So this is tanks. There's missions you can do in the book, kind of like, I believe, kind of like a campaign. But we are doing the introductory mission, which is Barkman's Corner. You have your tanks obviously on these cards, and on the top of the card it shows the point value of how many points the tank is worth. Then there's also other stats on the card, such as initiative, attack, defense, and damage capacity, which is basically the HP that the tank has. And then there's a special ability, because there's 4 armies. There's the British, the Germans, the Americans, and Soviets. And each army gets a different ability. For example, the Germans get Blitzkrieg, which allows them to make an extra move instead of repairing damage in the command phase. Does it say that on the card?
Yep, that's what it says.
So the game's pretty simple, as far as my understanding is. You move with these arrows. These are like your ruler, and you would move. Is that on the screen?
No, bring it a little closer.
So say my tank is here and I want to move. I would put my arrow on either side. Well, on either side of the tank.
Mm-hmm.
And he can move up to right into the crook of the arrow. So that would be considered 1 movement. And I believe you can move up to 3 times, or maybe it's only 2. But the more times you move, it's going to benefit your defense because you're a fast-moving target. So at the end of the turn, say I had moved this tank 2 times, you would put this 2 next to him.
Okay.
And that shows that he's at speed 2, basically.
Okay.
And if you were to shoot at me, I would get an additional 2 defense dice.
Okay.
Now, if I were to shoot at you, you would get an additional 2 defense dice.
Because you're moving
it's
at
hard
you.
for me to shoot you while I'm moving.
Okay.
If you don't move, so say I'm like obscured behind this building and I want to shoot at you over here somewhere, I'm not going to move at all.
Mm-hmm.
When I roll my attack dice, if I don't like the result, I can re-roll it 1 time.
1 time?
That's the benefit of not moving, because you have a better chance to score a hit. So, but if I get, 2 6s and 2 1s, I can't be like, oh, I'm going to re-roll the 1s. You have to re-roll everything.
Okay.
So you either accept the result or get 1 free re-roll. That's the benefit of not moving.
Okay. I'm going to shuffle these while you keep talking.
The order in which everyone moves, it's not turns.
It's initiative order, which is the blue number here.
Yep, there is no turns. It's not your turn or my turn.
So this number, if I'm a 6, that means I would move second to his 7.
No, you would move first.
Oh, I would move first?
The small numbers move first,
Okay.
which is bad because it gives me an opportunity to see what you're doing.
Right.
So because you're a 6 and I'm a 7, how this happens is it goes, is there any 1s? No. Is there any 2s? No. 3, 4, 5. Okay, there's a tank with an initiative of 6.
Mm-hmm.
So you would move, And then when you're done moving both of those tanks, then I move because I have an initiative of 7.
Okay.
So the higher initiative means you're reacting to the opponent.
Gotcha.
Now when it's time to shoot in the next phase, because it's movement phase, then shooting phase,
Okay.
the highest initiative shoots first.
Aha.
So if you have a high initiative, you move last, shoot first. It's best of both realms.
Okay.
And then the lower initiative player would shoot last. Okay, so then on your dice, the red number is your attack value.
That's how many dice you
That's
roll.
how many dice you roll each turn when you shoot your gun.
Right.
But it's obviously modified by cover, by movement, stuff like that, by
Right.
special abilities. The green defense number is
Mhm.
how many defense dice you roll when you're shot at.
Okay.
And then the fourth number is your HP.
How much you can take.
How much you can take, right? Now, I'm still kind of learning as we go here. Attack dice, on a 4 or a 5, you've scored a hit.
Yep.
And on a
A
6
6 is a critical.
is a critical hit, and you would have to take one of the
cards,
critical damage cards, right?
which we'll keep right here.
Shooting while stationary, reroll
Hey,
the
Jan
dice.
Strat.
We got that. Okay, so it's really real simple.
Okay.
When you're defending, a 4 or a 5 cancels a hit,
Mm-hmm.
and a 6 cancels a critical hit. It's the same exact thing for attack and defense.
Okay.
So 4, 5s, and 6s are good.
Okay.
What's
the range of fire?
Since the board is only ever supposed to be 3 foot by 3 foot,
Right.
you're always considered to be within range.
Oh wow! So
you
it's
just
just
have
line
to
of
be
sight?
able to draw line of sight to the target.
Okay. Now, is there any negatives for long range or short range?
No, but if you're within one measurement,
Right.
you're in close range and you get +1 dice.
Okay. So the smart thing is to get behind cover.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you want to give it a go?
Sure.
Now you have a special card which you can show everybody.
Yes, I have Ernst Barkman is my
Yeah, here, I'll take care.
is my hero. So this match right here, it says there's a whole big
Yeah.
story behind it, but I'll just read the synopsis. It says this scenario is refighting Barkman's famous battle. He single-handedly stopped columns of American tanks with his Panther, and somehow was able to get his stricken vehicle back to the workshop. So this is my Panther with Ernst Barkman. He is a hero, and Dad has 2
Shermans. 75 mil Shermans.
Yep.
So we're going to give this a go. We're going to let you know what we think, and if it's something that we're going to really try to do. I didn't want to bring out the good scenery and the good table and all that stuff for just a quick demo of this. So if we like this, we'll do something. I'll get these things painted up real quick, and we'll do something heavy on Saturday. Now, Friday and Saturday, we've got some ideas in our heads what we want to do. I think we're going to call it Richard Launius weekend, since we might be doing Defenders of the Realm and Arkham Horror, possibly. We'll see how that goes. Or we might just do another thing of Descent. It really depends on what's going. And plus, we have another game that it depends on if the girls are around, which I don't think they will be. Justin and I might give A Distant Plane a good go. So it might be Wargaming weekend, or it might be a number of things. But either way, Justin and I will make ourselves very busy. Is that not so?
Yes.
Yes. And we will get plenty of content before I go into kind of hiding, because I've really got to get the JV MF Foundation stuff done. So I'm going to be doing some painting. I might do something live, but you can't see what I'm painting because what I am doing is top secret. And there is a reason for that, and I will explain it in another video. Okay, so.
Okay, it seems to me
Okay.
that you would have to have some kind of a special unit to move 3 times. Because
Yeah.
it says that tanks can move twice in each turn, but there are speed 3s, so something moves 3, but not these tanks that we have here.
Right.
Okay.
All right, so let's give it a go.
Okay. So,
My tanks are here. You're over there.
okay. One of us has to be the attacking player.
Well,
It's important. Well, not for this. Never mind. It's not important because we don't have any conflict of initiative.
right.
Because if we had the same numbers,
Mhm.
the attacker moves first. But there's no
there's
because
no-
you only
there's
have,
no
you have
discrepancy.
6s, I have 7s.
Okay. So how does the turn sequence?
Okay, so this is our first turn.
Yep.
Okay.
You're going to be the Germans, I assume?
Sure. Well, because we set it up this way.
Yeah, I guess so. So I'm assumed to be doomed. Do those 4 cards represent terrain and buildings? Yes. Again, I'm going to use real buildings when we play this, but this is what came with the set, which was kind of neat. And we wanted to put out what came in the box. This is a forest. That's a forest over there. These are, as you can see, you have buildings. One side's destroyed, one side's not. So when you destroy a building, should you have, as you can see, and they just give you the top. So these are considered blocking terrain. And this is the way they wanted us to set it up. Correct?
Yep.
Okay.
And it even says on it, it says buildings block line of sight. Tanks cannot end their movement in impassable terrain.
And I actually have some real nice terrain for this. It'll be nice to do, but right now we just really kind of want to walk through and show you guys how this game works. And for us to get it down, you know, it's kind of an impromptu thing that we're doing, but you know, we always try to keep you guys included when we try to learn things. So maybe if some of you guys have played this, maybe you can help us. So when we really do something big, it'll look good.
I feel like this scenario is going to be really quick.
Well, even if it's quick, that's fine.
Yeah, we can play it again as opposite sides or something.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
we've already got 19 minutes into the video with
Explaining
explaining the game and everything like that. So it's,
Okay.
you know, if we keep it to an hour, that's not a horrible thing.
Okay, so it's the first turn, movement phase.
Yes.
Start with the tank with the lowest initiative and proceed to the initiative order to the highest initiative.
Okay, so
You can move 0, 1, or 2 times.
I'm going to move 1 time. Now, the way you can
You
turn
measure
is
from
like that.
either tread. From either
Either
tread,
tread.
you measure from. Yep.
Yep. And this guy is going to move, because he's the next one to go,
Mm-hmm.
up to there. Because I'm a coward by heart. So I got 1s there. You've got your thing.
Yep.
So now it is your movement. Now, they come with these really neat markers so you can identify if you have a lot of the same tanks. So I have no shot whatsoever.
1.
Are you moving 2?
2.
Okay. So that's 2 there.
Okay. So now it's the shooting phase. The tank with the highest initiative will shoot first.
That's
That would be me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty certain there's no line of sight right now.
You are correct.
Okay. So neither of us is able to shoot, but it's technically it's his shooting phase. Now it's your shooting phase. Nothing happens.
Right.
So now it is the command phase. Check to see if any tanks have no damage left. They would be destroyed. Check for victory condition. You can attempt to repair. You can only repair these critical cards.
Right.
Remove all speed tokens. That's it. That's the whole game.
All right.
So now,
there we go. I think we got it.
Yeah. So now it's your turn.
So that's tanks, guys. What do you think?
Well, it's our turn, turn 2, but you go
now
first.
things get a little more serious.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The turn. I remember watching this. You can make any kind of turn.
Yeah.
As long as it's to the thing there. So he's going there. And And I think he's going to go be a little daring and go there. Because this turret can turn.
Yep.
So that's him, but he moved to 2. That's right, boy. And this guy here is going to move up 1. And there you go. That is my movement.
Okay.
I know the movement phase here is not that very exciting, but we wanted to give you everything to go from. There you go. All right, go ahead, Jet. So that's my movement.
I'm not going to move.
You're not going to move. Okay, so it's your shooting phase.
Okay.
Now, can you draw a line?
Now, let me just do the official way. I know it's lame, but pick a target. So that's my target right there.
Okay.
Okay. There are no range limits, so the only choice of target is affected by line of sight. A tank has line of sight to its target if you can draw a line from the turret to any part of the target tank.
So your turret is here at the center. No.
So wow, I would say no, but you would be able to draw a line of fire to my
Yeah, but would I?
yes.
No. Because the corner of that building blocks it. All I can see is your turret. So that's not really a shot. I don't see any of your body.
Okay.
So I'm going to say no, even though that was almost a great move on my part.
Yeah, you can't.
Yep.
Okay.
And I think it's fair.
Yep. Okay, so I cannot shoot you.
Okay. I cannot shoot you.
Okay. That's the shooting phase.
Okay.
Now is the command phase. Take the speed markers off.
Yep.
And turn 3, movement phase.
All right. I'm going to move this Sherman first. And I'm going to move him right in there.
Okay.
For 1. I am going to move this Sherman here. Okay? For 1. Okay.
Okay.
Is now your movement phase.
One.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Where are you going? Gonna get shot up, bro. Okay.
2.
All right. So you get.
Okay. So it's shooting phase.
Mm-hmm.
I have the highest initiative. I have an initiative of 7.
Correct.
I'm gonna shoot you.
Yes.
Okay. I get 5 dice
5 dice.
because my attack is 5.
Wow.
I also get
A bunch of misses, I hope. What are my attack at? 4.
making
So
sure.
I make a very short video chopping random objects. Yes, a chop. Oh, we got a, what do you call one of those? A troll. So I make very short videos chopping random objects. Yes, a chop. So I guess everybody's gonna run there and watch you chop things
Why would you do that?
because he's Chopper Guy.
Is his name really Chopper Guy?
Yeah. These trolls kill me. They're the absolute best.
Okay. Okay. So here's how this works.
Mm-hmm.
My attack value is 5 because that's the number printed on the card.
Okay.
So I roll 5 dice.
Now, hold on. Is
It's
there
for your. It's gonna help your defense roll,
okay,
and that's gonna help your defense roll too.
okay,
Okay.
all right,
I missed 4 times, and I scored 1 critical hit.
okay,
Okay.
right,
So now you get to try to defend. Your
okay,
defense value is 1.
yeah. So I get 1 die.
You moved once,
Yes.
so you get 1 more die.
Okay,
I moved twice, so you get 2 more dice. So
okay. I need to.
you need to roll a 6.
Okay,
To cancel a critical hit, you need to roll a 6, which you do 3 times. So you take no damage.
okay,
Okay.
all right,
Now it is your turn to shoot.
all right. So I'm going to shoot at you.
Okay. Actually, hold on.
Yeah.
Ernst Barkman.
Yes.
If this tank does not score any hits or critical hits with its first attack, it may make another attack.
Okay.
So
go ahead.
I'm going to shoot you. I get 5 dice.
He's using his ability. 2.
All right. I get 1 regular hit and 1 critical hit.
So I have to roll
Same 4 dice.
same
yep.
4 dice. And,
You're fine.
and I block all of them.
Wow. Okay. So that is
Your.
my shoot.
Yeah.
Now it's your turn.
All right. So I'm going to shoot.
Okay.
I'm not in close range.
Correct.
I'm going to roll
So you get 4 dice.
4 dice.
Oh man, you're rolling like
I rolled-
good every roll.
I know. 2 criticals.
And 2 regular hits.
I mean, 1 critical and 2 regular hits.
Okay. I have a defense of 2.
Yeah.
Plus I moved twice, so
Yeah.
that's 4. And plus you moved once, so that I get 5 dice.
Yep. So you got to block.
I'm fine.
Yeah, you
I
blocked all
block
of
a
them.
critical, and I block 2 regular hits.
Okay.
Okay.
Dang. All right. So now I have no shot hitting you from there. Okay. Okay.
So now, command phase. Nothing happens there yet.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's movement phase of the
Okay.
next turn.
I'm going to move 1 with that one. So that's 1. And then I'm going to move 1. And then 2. Right there.
Okay.
And he gets a 2. Oh, okay, you got it?
Okay.
All right.
I'm going to move 1.
Mm-hmm. Can you go into the forest?
Yep. It doesn't impede movement at all. It's really simple. The forest just gives you cover.
Okay.
That's it. 2.
So half of you is in, half of you is out.
Yep. I'll read it real quick. Woods block of sight to tanks that are behind them, and gives cover to tanks that are partially behind them. Woods can give cover to tanks on their edges, tanks completely within a wood, and anything they shoot at are in cover.
Okay.
Woods do not hinder movement.
Okay.
Okay.
So I can still shoot you.
Yes, I just get 1 extra dice.
Okay.
Okay. So that's the movement phase.
Okay.
Now it is the shooting phase.
Correct.
My attack value is 5. So I get 5 dice. We are in close range
Yep.
because we're within 1 measuring stick
Yep.
of each other. So I get 6 dice.
Yep. Wow.
2 critical hits and 1 regular hit.
Okay. So you move 2, so I get 2 dice. I moved 1, so I get 1 dice. And I get my defense dice.
Correct. So you should have 4 dice.
Oh boy. This isn't going to be good.
Okay.
So I
You
block
stop
one.
a regular hit,
Right.
but you still are taking 2 critical hits.
Alright,
So you have to draw the 2 cards.
alright. In the heat of battle, you can't rely on skill alone. So you got a lucky hit, which does 2 damage.
Okay.
So I put a 2 there. I only have 6 hits that I can take. Oh my god. You got lucky.
Lucky hit again.
Yep.
Okay, so you have 4 damage on your guy,
Oh, that's ridiculous.
but you still, and you didn't get guns interfered or anything.
Nope.
There's certain cards you could get,
Alright, so
So
I
you
can only
keep
take 2 more
those-
hits.
but keep these on your guy
Okay.
because you can try to repair them.
Okay.
Okay, so now it's your turn to shoot.
Okay, so I'm going to shoot with my guy, obviously.
Okay. You have an attack of 4.
4.
So you get 4 dice.
But I get 1 because close range.
Correct. So you get 5 dice.
Alright, let's see if I can roll some damage here. So I got a critical and 2 hits.
And 2 regular hits. Okay. I have a defense of 2.
Right.
I'm in cover, so that's 3.
Mm-hmm.
I moved twice, so that's 5. You moved once, so that's 6.
Okay.
So I need to stop 1 critical and 2 regulars.
Hopefully not.
1 critical and 2 regulars.
Man.
So I'm fine.
Yep.
Okay, so that is the
Actually,
end
I can take these and put them on the
on
card.
the card, yeah. So that's the end of the shooting phase.
Uh-huh.
Now it is the command phase. Do you have one of those cards, does it say repairable on it?
Nope.
But then you can't repair it.
Correct.
Okay.
So these go to discard.
Okay, yep. And at the end of the turn, these get shuffled back.
Do they?
It says right here, yep. Remove all speed tokens.
Well, that doesn't mean that you put it on the top.
I'm shuffling it.
Yeah.
It says remove all speed tokens and shuffle all critical cards back into the critical deck.
Okay. So my Shermans are just getting drilled. Okay.
So it is a new round, and you move first.
Yeah, I'm moving is right. I'm moving out of here. So I'm gonna move right there. Okay. So that's 2. Some fancy driving right there.
Mhm.
All right. I'm gonna move here.
That's 1.
1. And then I'm going to move. I don't have to move the whole way, do I?
No. Anyway, you just have to end touching the line.
Okay. Move there, so that's 2. And it's your go.
Okay.
Hmm. So that's 1. Okay.
Okay, so now it is shooting phase. I would say no, because technically it's supposed to be from the turret.
Okay, gotcha.
So I get 5 dice.
Yep.
One critical hit and 1 regular hit.
Okay.
So you get 1, 2, 3, 4 dice.
All right.
You're fine. You
Yep.
protected them all. I used my ability of my guy
Yep.
because you saved all the hits, so I'm going to shoot again.
Hello, Danielson.
2
Two
regular hits.
Okay, so I roll 4.
Yep.
Only save 1.
So you take 1 damage.
All right, so just give me a 1.
Yep.
It's just 1 regular damage.
Just
then.
1 regular damage, that's it.
All right, so now I get to attack 4. Yep, that's it. So let's see if I can make some of those good rolls.
Get a
1
critical
critical.
hit. Okay. I get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So you have to roll a 6. Yep.
Got it.
Oh my god. Alright, take my movement markers off.
Yep.
Unbelievable. How do we win the war? Alright, so it's my go, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna move from there 1. And here I'm gonna move there. That goes there, that goes there. Whoops. Bless you.
Thanks.
And
Oh, you're using these to keep track of which one
Yes.
is. I didn't even notice.
I'm gonna move here because he's got nothing to live for yet anyways. So if you move within range, you're gonna have to deal with me. Go ahead.
I am stationary.
Kind of figured that.
Okay.
Alright, go ahead.
So I'm gonna shoot you.
Yes.
I get 5 dice.
Yes. 3 hits.
3.
Regular hits.
Okay. Now I could re-roll these if I wanted to, because I'm stationary. But I think that's as good as I'm gonna get, so I'll leave it as 3 hits.
Okay.
Okay. You get.
I moved 2.
No, you moved 1, didn't you?
No, I moved 2.
Okay, you moved 2. So you'll get 3 defense dice.
Oh, shoot. So I gotta save on all 3. And I only saved 1.
1, so it's 2 damage.
So, took a 2 on here. Wow, these Shermans are soft. So now I'm going to try to hit you with 4.
Okay.
Hey, Kevin, how are you? And I get 1 hit and 1 critical.
Critical. Okay, I have a defense of 2.
Yeah.
I'm in cover, so that's 3. And you move twice, so that's 5.
Right.
I'm fine.
Oh my god. Now, can I see you from there?
It's questionable.
No, because we have to go from the turret.
I think it kind of clips it, but
Yeah,
it's
nah. No, I say no.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, so it's a new turn now.
Right.
You move first.
I'm going to stay stationary with that guy.
Yep. That guy's moving forward.
That guy has no choice but to move forward.
Now this is where I've been getting a lucky break so far this game because you haven't had both your guys in line of sight at the same time.
Yep.
I'm gonna.
Somebody's going to get destroyed here.
I'm trying to see if there's any.
So we're playing tanks for those of you guys that just came in. We just got it today. Nothing's painted. We're just going with the base set.
Would you say I could do that?
No.
No. And I couldn't even fit him back there if I wanted to. So I'm just gonna sit there.
All right. So who are you shooting at? He's got 3. He's got 4.
This one with 4 wounds.
Okay.
All right. So
Now he still gets his last turn because it's simultaneous fire.
Yes, he'll get to shoot no matter what.
Okay.
So I get 5 dice.
Right.
I need to do.
Well, hold on. Yeah, 5 dice.
That's just my regular 5.
Okay.
It's 2 hits. I'm gonna re-roll it though.
Oh, please get nothing.
A hit and a critical hit.
Okay. So my defense, I get 1.
Did you move?
Yes, I moved.
How many times?
It was once.
Okay. So you get 2 defense dice.
Yep. This isn't good. I gotta block 1 of these, so I'm done. And I block them both.
This is
That's I'm rolling. 6 and a 5 versus 6 and a 5 means you get nothing.
Now hold on. But you canceled all my hits, so I get to shoot again.
Even though you re-rolled?
Yep. It says if this tank does not score any uncanceled hits.
Oh, just roll. Cheater. Nothing.
2 regulars and 1 critical.
All right, so I get 2 dice.
Yep.
Oh, this is it. I've got to block 2 regulars. I block 1.
So you take 1 wound.
I take 1 wound and 1 critical.
1 critical.
Which
It may
could
not
be-
deal damage.
Does 1. Target player discards 1 upgrade card from his tank. Damage 1. So that would be 2. So he would be destroyed.
Okay. So put the damage on him.
Yep.
Now
Yeah. Okay.
now you get to shoot with both tanks.
All right. So we're gonna shoot with him. So he's got 4 dice.
Okay.
Gotta hope for a bunch of criticals. No, 1 hit.
1 hit. Okay.
Yep. So I moved 1.
1. My defense is 2, so that's
And 1
3.
for the whatchamacallit.
1 for the force score.
This.
Blocked it. Barely.
All right. So that guy there, I'm in.
Close range, so you
Close
get
range.
+1.
So it's 4, 5. Oh,
Critical hit.
critical hit.
Okay, my defense is only 3
Yep.
because you did not move, so it's only 3. I blocked it.
Unbelievable. I'm not even gonna scratch you. Okay, so he's
Now, okay.
because he blows up. He's
Tanks with-
terrain. Terrain.
Yes, or marked as destroyed. So you leave him there. There
Mhm.
should be on the back
On the
side.
back side.
There you go. So he remains there. He's in passable terrain and he blocks line of sight.
And he's on fire.
Okay. So it's a new round.
Okay.
You get to move first.
I ain't moving.
Neither am I.
All right, let's just fight it out.
All right.
Let's just fight it out.
I get 6 dice.
Okay.
5 + 1 for close range.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be. All right. I'm gonna keep this result. 2 criticals and 1 regular hit.
All right. So I get 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
So
I
you
draw
have to
2
take-
cards.
Mhm.
0 damage. 1 damage. So this takes 2 damage. Hold on. Okay. This had 4 damage. So it takes 2, which would be, yeah. So it's done.
No, that was your other tank.
No, I kept this card. I never put.
But that was on this guy right here.
No, it wasn't. It was on this one.
Oh, okay.
So I have 4 damage plus 1 plus the 1 regular damage.
It's 6 damage.
This tank has -1 initiative and
Mhm.
-1 attack. So I attack you 3 times back. Oh my god. 6.
A hit and a critical.
Yep.
I get 3 dice in return.
Yep.
I take 1 damage. I block.
Well,
the
at least I
critical.
hit you for crying out loud.
So I take
1.
1 damage. So I'm down to 5 HP.
So, but my tank's destroyed.
At the command phase, tanks with no damage left are marked as destroyed. And then check for victory. I would win because I met victory conditions.
Wow. I've got to stay away from you with those Shermans. Plus the Panzer's just a better tank all around.
You gave me, honestly, 3 whole turns
I know.
where I could 1 versus 1. If you were 2 versus 1, you would be getting 2 shots every
Well, I
time.
wanted to see what happens and how it does, how the whole combat system
Yeah.
works. I wanted to move around a little bit. I wanted to see how we go. So, what's your final verdict on this game, Just?
It's pretty fun. It's quick. It'd be fun to do a game like where we each have 3 tanks, or
Well, more than that.
you'd probably have 4 and I'd get 3. The German player probably gets less tanks.
Well, I have that city with all the roads,
Yeah.
all those nice buildings I got and stuff like that.
Yeah, the actual terrain would be fun to use.
Yeah, and with the forest, but you couldn't move in the forest though. We'd have to use these. Oh wait, no, I got the trees that we can just lay down, which would be pretty good. I think it's a good game.
Yeah.
I think if you do it on a massive scale, it would be a lot of fun.
It's very simple, and for certain reasons that's good and bad.
Well, why would it be bad?
Well, it's just not very complex. But if you're not looking to play something complex, I thought it was a lot of fun. I'm not saying it's bad at all. I'm
Well,
just
we also
saying
didn't
that-
play with the crew cards.
Well, that is true.
because they make a difference.
That is true. And I mean,
Well,
again, this is the.
Why
This
don't you
is,
read? Why don't you read the crew cards and see what that? I mean, some of the crew stuff for everybody, just so they get it. Because the videos I saw didn't have anything to do with the crew.
do you have crew cards over there?
Well, there's a ton of crew cards. Oops, sorry, Gab. I didn't mean to hit you with the chair. Ugh. There's like a toolkit. This tank may re-roll failed repair rolls. So you would get an equipment. The gunner gets special abilities. +2 in the shooting phase. If this tank scores any uncanceled critical hit. Yeah, so all these guys do different things.
Yeah, and you can build your own armies. It says that you could play like a 100-point game or a 50-point game.
Yeah.
So
So I mean, I think that's the next thing.
how much points were your Shermans worth?
20.
Oh, see, mine was worth 40 points.
Yeah.
So
So it was 20. I mean, it was even. It was balanced.
yeah.
It's just the Sherman's not very good. And if you don't move like I did,
Hmm.
then you're not getting the defense dice that you need to ward it off. All right, so this was just about an hour, which was just perfect for what we wanted to accomplish.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to get these painted up. Then we're going to play it on some real terrain. I've got a couple more Shermans that I have to put together. And expect to see a pretty deep. I think we could do a really good sized game in under an hour on Saturday.
Of this, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is fun.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. I like it for what it is. Now, of course, these are the same models from Gale Force 9 that does Flames of War.
Hmm.
So we've got tons of Flames of War stuff.
Right.
So, you can add all this stuff in and really make this kind of an interesting type of game. So I'd be kind of curious to see what we do, and it kind of works you into it. So I think it works for me. I think this will be fine. So there you go. So guys, Chris, how are you? Big Bang, how are you? I guess you caught us at the end here. You guys can go back and watch this, or go see Chopper Guy, who
He chops things.
who spammed us and said he chops things. Very interesting. Quite a few things coming up in the next couple days. I don't know what's going on tomorrow, but I know Friday and Saturday you and I are going to be doing some stuff.
Yep.
We're thinking about, matter of fact, I think we're going to take out a distant plane
It looks pretty cool.
and take a look at it. Why don't you bring the box over here? I'll just show
I was
everybody.
reading the back. It looks really cool.
So this is something that he and I are thinking of doing on top of all the other stuff that we were going to do. Insurgency in Afghanistan. How can you go wrong? So it looks good. It uses the coin rules. I think we're going to be doing a whole walkthrough and a live playthrough for War and Pieces. So there you guys go. So until next time, it is Rob and
Just.
And we'll see you guys soon, and hope you guys watch this back and enjoy it. If I can figure out how to turn this off.